Good day, everyone. My name is Kristen, and today we will dig some important information about futuring fossils and evolution. But before anything else, let me introduce to you my co-teammate.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Samantha Girasel.
Good day, everyone. So my name is Fatima Haina J. Inglani. Then
Good afternoon. I'm Geraldine Ramos.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Angeline Ugbanin.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Charlene L. Tabak.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Hi, everyone. So for today, I will be your host. Let's get started. What is evolution and where is the supporting evidence for it? The theory of evolution states that individuals within species show off what degree of variation and those individuals with characteristic to their environment in order to survive and reproduce. This theory groups study of variation and similarities of living animals and plants and importantly, the study of fossils. Studying of the number and the placement of fossils within certain types areas of rock is known as the fossil record. This record is an indication the types of animals, plants that exist in the past. For many million years ago, right up until around 10,000 years ago, fossils of single-cell organisms such as cyanobacteria from Australia have been found in rocks that are molded of 3.5 billion years old. Let us hear what is fossils from Miss Russell.
Fossil. So what is fossil? The fossil record provides snapshot of the past which, when assembles, illustrate a panorama of evolutionary change over the past 3.5 billion years. In other terms, fossils are the geologically altered remains of a once living organism and or its behavior. So that is fossil.
Thank you, Miss Russell. And now, let's hear from Imlani what are those evidence of fossils.
what is fossil evidence? For now, we are trying to tackle about step by step about fossil evidence. Fossil evidence is a lifespan or preserved bone that we are able to discover what is the changes of climate here today. For discussion, let's introduce about something more vernacular about the remains of the bone or something past about our evolution. Something changes or something new that able to exist in our world today. So the first thing is about the bone of dinosaurs. So the bone of dinosaurs is very simple because their bones are preserved or fossil that we are able to discover how they exist, how the meteor hit on that or what happened, more animals died on that. So we are able to think how bones are able to preserve it because bacteria and minerals are able to combine to preserve their bones in organisms to inherit us until now. For now, we are able to discuss about something more important is about the evolution. So we are able to understand what is about evolution and what is fossil. So let me determine about that. Fossil is something the preserve of a bone or anything material that able to exist right now, and how they explain how the climate changed from their past and here right now. And the evolution is something about new existence from how we see from the past and now.
Thank you, Miss Imlani. And there are early fossils discovery that we may hear from Miss Tabak.
The early fossils discoveries. Scientists have long recognized fossils as evidence of past life. The ancient Greek philosopher Xenophanes found fossilized shells on the dry land and concluded that the area had once been a seabed. Almost 1,000 years ago, Chinese scientist Xin Ku made a similar arguments based on fossilized remains from the species that could have lived in the modern environments in which they were discovered. In the 17th century, Nicholas Steno noted the similarities between the shark-teeth and the rocks commonly known as atang stones.
How about Miss Ramos?
Good afternoon. fossils reveal ecological relationship from the past. Scientists reveal this leaf fossil, which is a bit more than 10 million years old, shows a distinct pattern of damage, one that matches the damage to modern leaves caused by the caterpillar of the moth Stigmilla heterometis. The fossil also reveals that this caterpillar was parasitized. Based on where this fossil was found, scientists know that the moth species has a much smaller range today than it did in the past.
Some clues of fossils. Now I have some clues of fossils. Some parts like feathers, platforms, or other evidence of life, such as footprints or dung, may also be preserved. Remains can include microscopically small fossils, such as single cell, foraminifera or fallen grains, as well as more familiar fossils, such as ammonites and trilobites. Example of fossils includes shell, bone stone, imprints of animals, or microbes exoskeleton, objects preserved in amber.
Fossils, physiology, and behavior. So, the physiology of fossils life shows how organisms can adapt to future change. Trace fossils, such as tracks and burrows, can sometimes be linked with their makers and then used to look at modes of locomotion and whether animals burrowed or not.